Hey guys, Dusty back here with Blind-Droid Tech, and today we're doing episode 10 of the Android Accessibility App Demonstration Series. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Lyft app. So in case you may or may not already know, Uber is the ride requesting app and Lyft is another ride requesting app. And actually, I do use both. One might have a higher price than the other at a certain time because there may or may not be more drivers on one over another. I have seen that. I've seen Uber prices spike as high as 2 to 3x the normal fare, and then Lyft I usually see about maybe 0.5x to maybe 1.5, but 1.5 is when it's got to be really busy. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Lyft.
Cancel ride.
Okay.
Hide ride. Home button. Confirm. Lift 4 seats. ETA 9-minute menu.
All right. So we're at the top.
Lift 4 seats. ETA 9 minutes selected.
All right.
Menu.
There's our menu button.
Lift 4 seats. ETA 9 minutes.
All right, come on.
Music, video, games, and other media.
Stop it.
Menu.
There we go. Click menu.
Dustin Johnson. View profile.
Okay.
Home. Radio button. Checked.
There's the home.
Notifications. Radio button. Not checked.
There's notifications.
Free rides. Radio button. Not checked.
Free rides.
Ride history. Radio button. Not checked.
Ride history.
Payment. Radio button. Not checked.
Payment history.
Promos. Radio button. Not checked.
Promos.
Help. Radio button. Not checked. Settings. Radio button. Not
And
checked.
we'll go ahead and take a look at the settings real quick.
Dustin. NFC turned on. +1 402 98
Okay,
Dustin.
that's my number. We're not gonna.
+1 business become a driver but business profile. +1 4 Bill Johnson 625 December 2016.
So I've been on this app, on this account since December. I have been on Lyft for quite a while.
Bill Johnson 6
All right.
+1 402 business profile.
Business profile.
Become a driver button. Services button. Round up and donate button. Contacts. Lyft can recommend friends that haven't used Lyft if you sync your contacts. See Lyft's terms of service for more information. Log out button.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for settings. And where I had that business profile, there's a personal and a business profile. So like, since I have Social Security and I'm also trying to work, I have to send in my pay stubs as well as my work-related or blind-related expenses. So I've created a business account with a payment method. So that way, and you can set your business profile to have a different email. So like for me, I have a specific email account that I use just to send business ride receipts from Lyft and Uber. So they'll both come into the same one, and then that'll help me keep track of my work-related or travel blind-related expenses.
Menu.
Okay.
Lyft 4 seats. ETA 8 minutes selected.
So they've done a lot of updating on this Lyft app. I remember back when I first started it back in, I guess it was December. I could have sworn I've been a Lyft user longer, but it's just because I've taken so many Lyft rides. But it used to be almost non-accessible on Android. And now, I mean, it didn't used to say Lyft 4 seats and the ETA. And now it does. So really quickly,
Confirm pickup button.
I'm going to go ahead and
Home. 19.
change
Brenda
my...
Doctor 10,007. Add custom shortcut. 1901. Add custom shortcut. Retina doctor 10.
Okay, so we're just gonna do some because we're not gonna
Home button.
share my home address.
Confirm pickup button. Pickup 10,707 Pacific Street.
Okay, so that's a place that I frequent. It's my eye doctor's office. And then
Lyft 4 seats, ETA 6 minutes, selected.
see, it'll change the ETA. And this is real time too, so it'll let you know if drivers are getting closer or farther away.
Confirm pickup button. Pickup.
Okay,
Lyft 4 seats,
so
ETA 6 minutes, 10:31 a.m. Confirm pickup button. Pickup
So,
10,000 plus 6 Lyft 4 seats.
you have a
6
Lyft
minutes, selected. Plus 6 seats.
and a
ETA
Lyft
16 minutes.
Plus. So Lyft is 4 seats up to 4 people, and then Plus is up to 6 seats. So that's people that have like minivans and all that. Who, if you've got a whole party of people, then you can request a Lyft Plus. Now Plus is obviously going to cost more, and the drivers are more than likely going to be farther away because you can't just use a regular car. You have to be using a car with up to 6 seats, so that's more than likely either a minivan or a big SUV. So,
Home button. Confirm pickup
if
button.
we go to confirm pickup, this next screen will pop up.
Menu. YouTube notification.
Whoops.
Menu. Go back to set pickup screen button.
And then you can go back to set pickup screen button.
Skip setting destination.
Then you can also skip setting destination, although that will start charging you. And I think they do the charging a little different because when you set a destination, it gives you the price right then and there. And then if you don't set the destination, it's just going to go by, I believe, time and mileage.
Lyft 4 seats.
There's Lyft 4 seats.
Pickup 10,707 Pacific. Add destination.
Okay,
Add custom shortcut.
so
Work 1818.
so
Menu.
work.
Pick business.
All right.
$7.50 Lyft 4 seats. $7.59 total.
See, if I were going from my eye doctor to work right now,
Lyft 4 $7.59
it would
total.
only be $7.59. Now that may or may not go down, and then it may or may not go up.
Business.
And see, I have business, and then if you tap it,
$7.59 Lyft 4 seats. $7 personal.
see, now it says personal.
Asterisk 7,000
All
personal.
right.
Business. Pickup $7.59 business.
And then it's back to business. So you double tap on that. If you have a business and a personal profile set up, it'll let you do both.
Asterisk 7,000.
All
Pickup
right.
10,707 Pacific Street.
Okay, now, something I want to show you guys. I am in contact with Lyft support, and they've gotten other I guess comments into their email, their support team, but
Pickup 10,707 Pacific Street.
okay, so there's your pickup address. Now I swiped it and it's blank. I swipe it again.
Destination, Marriott Regional Reservations.
So, in between, once you set up your pickup and your destination,
Pickup 10,000.
if you go between pickup and destination,
Cast. Pickup time 5 minutes.
alright.
Menu, YouTube, AZ screen recorder note.
Oh,
Menu,
come on.
button, unlabeled. Pickup time, choose when you'd like to be picked up.
Okay, so you can set a pickup time and schedule a Lyft. I know Uber can do that too, and as of this very second, Uber does it a little better because it actually says schedule a ride button, and then once you do that, it'll let you choose the day, and then it'll let you choose the hours, and then the minutes, and then AM or PM. Now, Lyft, as of this very minute, you cannot swipe and get to the time. Lyft does it by 10 minutes time frames. Uber does it by 15. So, you have to use your finger and slide it along the screen. Just move your finger around on the screen to find it.
Pickup time. Choose when you'd like. Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked up. Next. Pickup time. Choose next. Pickup time. Choose later today button. Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked up later today button. Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked up later today button. Confirm button.
Okay.
Pickup time. Choose 11:10 11:20 a.m. button.
There it is. See? 11:10 to 11:20 a.m. And then if I double tap that twice
Confirm
and
button.
then find it.
Pickup time. Choose when you pickup time. 11:30 11:40 a.m. button.
See, now it says 11:30 and 11:40.
Pickup time. Confirm button.
Now.
Pickup time. Choose 11. Pickup time. Choose 11:30 11:40 a.m.
There's
button.
11:30 11:40. If I go up from
Pickup time. Choose when
that.
you'd like to be picked up. 11:10 11:20 a.m. button.
So you notice how it said 11:30 a.m. to 11:40, and then I went up and it said 11:10 to 11:20. So again, I am in contact with Lyft. They did promise me that it is getting worked on by the software engineers, so we'll see how long it takes for them to fix it, but it will not tell you what the current time frame that you're set on. You have to be a little smarter than the app and the software engineers right now. So at the very bottom of the app,
Confirm button.
there's your confirm button. You go up from that.
Pickup time. Pickup time. Choose when you 11:30 11:40 a.m. button.
There's your next time frame.
Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked
That
up.
would be, I know it says it, but where my finger is now would be where the 11:20 to 11:30 a.m. is. And then if I go up again,
11:10 11:20 a.m. button.
that's the previous time frame of 10 minutes. So it is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but they are working on it. And they didn't even have this ride schedule. I think drivers said that I've talked to said that it's only been available. The ride scheduling has only been available for a couple months. So obviously it's going to be a work in progress. Now, the more of us that communicate with Lyft and say there's a problem with the app, instead of just saying screw it, I'll just use Uber. Uber is more accessible. The more these companies are going to start realizing, hey, blind people use this app too. Please keep us in mind while you're creating the app. So, I will never just say, screw it, it's not working, so I'm just going to use the other app. Now, if I am in a hurry, I will use the other app, but I will still be sending Lyft an email letting them know, hey, you're forgetting about your blind customer base. This ride scheduling part is very difficult for blind people to do right now. It's perfectly fine for sighted people, but there's some inaccessibility on the Android app for Android Google Talkback screen reader. And after a couple back and forths with customer service, they actually transferred my email over to a technical support person. And, I mean, the people were very nice the entire time. They're never just like, oh, well, too bad. No, they're genuinely concerned, and they want to hear about any problems. And once it got transferred to technical support, I even put in the email, please forward this on to your software engineer team. And then I told them about the inaccessibility, how it doesn't read you the current time frame, and you have to find the button for the next and previous time frames aren't quite accessible, and they're hard to find. It would be nicer if you guys would do an hour, set your hour, that you need picked up, set your minutes that you need picked up. Is it AM or PM? All that. So, just for the sake of showing you guys, we're going to go ahead and schedule this. I'm going to cancel it, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to set it for a little
Confirm
later,
button.
though.
Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked. 11. Pickup time. Choose 11:30, 11:48. Pickup time. Choose 12. Confirm button. Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked up. 12 o'clock, 12:10 p.m. Pickup time. 12. Pickup time. Choose when you'd like to be picked up. 12:10, 12:20. Confirm button.
All right.
Pickup time. Choose 12. Pickup time. Choose 12:40, 12:50 p.m. button.
Okay, so right now that's the later time frame.
Pickup 12:20, 12:30 p.m. button.
So right now I have it set for 12:30 to 12:40.
Confirm button.
And then you hit confirm, and then it'll bring you back to this screen.
Lyft 4 seats. $7.71 total. Business.
See, and it did go up about 15-20 cents. So that price is in real time. And it does take traffic, time of day, how many drivers are out, takes all that into consideration for you.
Asterisk 7,930. Pickup
All right.
10,707 Pacific Street. Destination, Marriott Regional Reservations. Add stop.
Oh, and then you can also add a stop if you would like. Now, if you're going to add a stop, you gotta set your destination to be that stop, and then you gotta add stop button and then add destination. I don't know why they do it like that. You know, the first time I did it, I just went from Social Security office to home, and then I added a stop to go into my cell phone carrier store. And then it actually showed from Social Security to home and then to the cell phone store. So you do have to think of it as, all right, I got to go here, and then this is my first destination, and then add stop, that'll be my final destination. So that's how you have to do that.
Schedule Lyft. Add stop.
Okay, so after this add stop,
Schedule Lyft button.
schedule Lyft. And then once you do that, it'll tell you it has been scheduled.
Be ready at 12:30 p.m. today. Lyft 4 seats.
See, and then it'll tell you be ready at 12:30 today button. Or it'll tell you be ready today at 12:30 p.m. Lyft 4 seats.
Pickup 10,707 Pacific Street. Destination, Marriott Regional Reservations.
Okay, so that's from and to.
Cancel ride.
And then you can cancel
Hide ride.
or hide the ride, so you can go back to the Lyft app, and then if you want to schedule another one, you can.
Cancel ride.
I'm going to go ahead and cancel it.
Cancel the ride button. Cancel scheduled ride. Your ride is currently scheduled for 12:30, 12:40 p.m. today. Cancel the ride button. No, don't cancel button. Cancel the ride button.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cancel.
Plus, pickup 1944 S.
Okay.
Plus, 6 seats, ETA 14 minutes. Plus, 6 seats, Lyft 4 seats, ETA 10 minutes, selected.
See, and now, you remember it used to be like 6 minutes, and now it's up to 10 to 14. So again, it's all in real time. I love how Lyft has actually added the ETA into the Lyft 4 seats and plus 6 seats. So that is really cool. I love how they did that. Now, unfortunately,
Menu.
at this
Ride history. Radio button.
time,
Menu button. Ride history. All. Personal. Business. August 24th, 4:05 p.m. 8.0 miles, 20 meters, 27s, $13.40. August 23rd, home, back button. August 21st, 4:45 p.m. Oh, August 20 business.
so,
10 for business. 10:45 a.m. Business.
and I did tell Lyft about this too. They need to fix that. I cannot figure out where to go if I need to cancel a scheduled ride as of this minute.
All.
We're going to try and go to all.
August 24th, 4:05 p.m. 8 personal. All. Menu button.
No, it's not there
Ride
either.
history. All.
Huh.
Back button.
Yeah. Can't figure out
Menu button.
where to go.
Dustin John home radio button. Notifications radio free rides radio button. Ride history radio payment radio button. Promos radio button. Help radio button. Settings radio button not checked. Help radio button. Settings radio.
So,
Bill Johnson 62 business profile become a driver but services button. Round up and donate button. Services button.
services, maybe?
Services. None checked. Access. The selected service will be available on the home screen. Back button.
Okay. Nope, that's not it.
Services button. Round up and Lyft can log out button. Lyft can recommend friend contacts. Round up and donate service become a driver business pro +1 dilljohnson625@gmail.10
Yeah.
battery 30%.
So, unfortunately, there is no place on Uber. It does have your trips, and then it'll have upcoming and then past. So, that's something else I did to ask Lyft, is to put scheduled rides into the menu bar, either in their own section or in the ride history ad. They have an all and then personal and then business. If they did all personal, business, upcoming, or scheduled, that would be very helpful, because right now I have a Lyft scheduled for 4:10 to 4:20 to go to work, and I got to drop off a
Lyft.
paycheck at my bank. And then I also scheduled a ride for 11:30 to 11:40 p.m. to come home from work. Now, if I wanted to cancel at this very minute, I would have to email Lyft and ask them to cancel it, because I don't see any spot on the app where I can cancel it. So, but guys, in a nutshell, that is the Lyft app. There is more once you actually request the ride. There'll be another screen that pops up with a Google Map portion, and then below that, that's in the upper part of the screen. And then if you slide your finger down in the middle of the screen, it'll say contacting nearby drivers, and then you may or may not hear it say adding finishing touches, optimizing, and then once it actually gets a driver, you'll hear a bing, which is Lyft's signature sound, and then it'll tell you arrives in some odd minutes. And then if you swipe, it'll give you the license plate number of the car, and then if you swipe again, it'll give you the driver name, and then you swipe again, it'll give you the star rating of the driver. And then if you swipe again, I believe it'll have your pickup. Swipe again, your destination. Swipe again, and then there'll be a spot to contact your driver. You can call your driver if you know, if you don't think they know where exactly you're being picked, where you want to be picked up from. You can call them and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm on the north or on the west side of the building. There's a pair of stairs going up to the second level. I'll be waiting right at the bottom of those stairs. They'll say no problem. And then you swipe again. You can split the ride if you have multiple people. I haven't tried that. And then I think there's another button I don't remember right off the top. Oh, share ETA, I think. And then there's a cancel ride. So if you cancel, I believe it's 5 minutes after the driver has been chosen for you. There will be a charge, just like on Uber. It'll charge you, I believe, the minimum fare, which I believe is like $5 and some change. So, do be aware of that. But overall, I love Lyft. I love their app. I love their customer service. I'm just trying to keep in contact with them and help them get better as an app, because it's not really fair to them if you just say, oh, your app isn't accessible, I'm using the iOS app or I'm using Uber instead. That's not really fair to them. So I am at least trying to give them a decent chance to help update the app and make it more accessible for all. Now, on that back and forth conversation with Lyft support, they did tell me they are working on that ride scheduling thing. They do not have an ETA at the moment, but they said they are working diligently to get it fixed. So we'll see what comes of that. We'll see if it gets done anytime soon. But as of right now, you can schedule it. You have to be a little smarter than the app. And once you schedule it, you cannot cancel it unless you keep that little window up that I showed you where it says cancel ride or hide ride. If you do not close the app from the overview or recent screens or recent apps, it should stay up there. So as long as you keep the app open in the background, it should. Don't quote me on it, but it should keep you on that little screen so you can cancel it. But that means that you have to do one ride schedule at a time, so that way you can cancel it. And then, like I said, if you actually close the app, if you clear your recent apps, there's a good chance that screen's going to go away and the app is going to reload, and it's going to reload you back to the home screen where it shows your Lyft 4 seats and then plus 6 seats and then your desk or your pickup and then set pickup button. So just a few things to keep in mind, but overall I am giving Lyft my business because sometimes they're cheaper and sometimes Uber is cheaper. So I do use both, and they both have their ups and downs. So that's all for this video, guys. I'm done ranting now, I promise. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Helps my channel, helps keep me going, making videos for you guys. So share this video with anybody who may find it useful. As usual, subscribe for more content like this. Till next time, guys, this was Dusty with Blind-Droid Tech. We'll see you in the next video.